Hi, this is Mr. Cardoso again, and here's another Moodle workshop that's a nice video lesson. We're here in a course, and you can see this course is fairly bare. It's just been created. And this video is just going to take you through some of the things that you first might want to go through um, as you're going into your course for the first time. So we're coming into the course here for the first time, and you can see that this is MCR 3U 120, and it's bare right now. You can see there's nothing here. There's a bunch of blocks with numbers, and you've got some blocks on the sides here. And I want to show you how, as a teacher, if you are assigned the teacher role to this course, what you can do to edit this. Okay, so first of all, right now we're in the topics outline. In the topics outline, the course is organized by units. Okay, so you have your main general unit, this one here, and you can see that in this unit you can put things like course outlines or anything that's general to the course. And then of course you have unit 1, where you can have your first unit, whatever that may happen to be, introduction unit, and then unit 2 and unit 3 and so on, depending on however many units you have. You can see there are 10 blocks here, but you can add as many units as you like. Okay, let's see some of the things that we can do right away. First, notice that we have this button up here in the top right hand corner, and it's turn editing on. Only teachers have this button within a course. Students do not have this button. So let's go ahead and click the button and see what it does. Okay, after a few seconds, you will see that the page looks a lot busier. Okay, this is where now you can edit the summary, you can add different resources or add activities. I'm not going to take you through all of those because that would just take you too long, but you can do some experimenting with it. Okay, so this is where you can say something like, welcome to the course, and send that message there and save changes, and it will show up here. Of course, you can change the color, make it bold, insert YouTube videos, you can do all of that kind of stuff. Okay, one of the most important things to add in your course right away, right at the very beginning, is a calendar. So we can, once the turn editing is on, we can come down here and we can find this add a block. Here you can see all of the different blocks that we can add. And one of the most important ones is the calendar. So let's go ahead and add the calendar. So I click there, and by default everything shows up at the very bottom. So I added the calendar and it shows up here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this move button, and as long as turn editing is on, that arrow will show up. And what happens now is we've got all these dotted lines. I can click in any one of these spaces to move the calendar to one of those spaces. Now I want the calendar to be one of the first things that students see when they come to the page. So I'm going to click right here and add the calendar in this position. Okay, you can move any of these blocks up and down. For example, the search forums. I'm not going to use the forums too much in this class, so I can just go right ahead and delete that. Or I can move it down lower, so it's not the first thing that students see on the page. Okay, so now we've got the calendar there. Another important thing that you can do is create a new event. Okay, this is something like a test or a quiz or a lab date. You can just type the information in there. Okay, type the details in here, select the dates, and then hit Save Changes. Okay, to navigate back, you can just use the back button, and you can get back to your course here. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you is settings. So you scroll down here to the settings block, and you go to Edit Settings. This is an important one. Okay, you can see here you've got a lot of settings for your course. So you can change the title of your course, the course code, but usually those things are fine. Here you can change the topics, the format, okay? So if you click the little question mark here, it'll actually give you instructions on what each format is. The three most important formats are the social format, okay? And the social format's actually what we use in the Pearson staff meeting course. Okay, so that means a forum is displayed on the main page, and that's when your course is mainly based on class discussion. You're not posting a lot of resources, but you're mostly discussing. Topics format is if you want to organize your course based on resources for specific units of the course. And then weekly format is if you want to organize your course and upload resources based on weeks. Let's go ahead and close that. Okay. The rest is pretty good as default. The theme here is kind of not nice because you can see there's many different themes you can choose from, different colors and so on. So you can experiment with those by choosing a different theme. Okay, and once you've done that, then you can go ahead and save changes. So that will allow you to edit how your course works. Okay, so any one of these hands, once turn editing is on, you can click on and add a description of that unit, add the title to the unit, and so on. Okay, you can add files or folders and other activities here into any one of your units as well. Okay. Those are some of the most important things that you want to do when you're just starting to create a course and getting used to your course web page. Okay, hopefully I've answered your questions, and happy Moodling.